Hello everyone, welcome back to our FM European Journeyman series. We're still at Valencia, it's the end of March. We've got a game at home against Las Palmas in La Liga, which is starting to take a backseat to our Champions League adventure because even though we're nearly in April, we're still in the Champions League and we're looking good for making the Champions League semi-finals in our first season in the club with me as in our first season in the competition with me as manager of Valencia. It would be absolutely incredible if we could go all the way in that competition. I don't genuinely believe that can happen, but if we get a nice draw in the semi-finals, there could still be a chance of making the final. I think this will be PSG's competition. They've blown apart everybody they've played, and they have a habit in this game of winning the first 5 or 6 Champions League trophies. But we need to focus on this game against Las Palmas. The league is getting a little bit tighter than I would have liked, given the long and healthy league we've enjoyed for a long time. If Sevilla win, they will close the gap to just 5 points on us. So we need to make sure we win as well. Keep that gap at 8 points over Sevilla. We are 7 points clear of Atletico Madrid as well. 16 points behind Real Madrid. We're never going to catch them with just 8 games left to play. They only need 8 points to win the title. 3 wins will do it for them. So that is over, but we desperately want to hang on to that runners-up spot if we can. It looks like Barcelona might not even qualify for the Champions League next season. That is a position they are in. In terms of the matches today, we've got this La Liga game, then that crucial return match with Porto will be at home defending a 1-0 away lead. The rest of the league games this season, not massively challenging. We're playing a lot of the bottom clubs. I'd expect us to pick up a lot of points. So it's all about the Champions League for me. Now in this game against Las Palmas, we're using the home formation. We've got Muniain and Januzaj on the wings, Parejo and Perez in the middle with Envia behind them. Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Vezo make up the back four. The team isn't massively fit, but I'm not going to risk resting people because if they lose this match they will have lower morale for the next game. I'd rather they were at 91% fitness for that Champions League match than on low morale. So hopefully we can get the win, keep morale high and keep our cushion in La Liga. Lemos, sensible forward. Gaia wins the header though. He's come to Odegaard. Now Karsri. Mangala cuts it out, but it's with Odegaard again. Ball runs free for Parejo this time. He plays it forward to Berahino. Players flooding forward in white. Early cross comes to Parejo. Edge of the area. Big tackle. Perez still has it. Sends it back to Envia. We can maybe build something with Mangala at the back. Forward to Parejo again. There's Muniain. Stepping in field. Still going. And straight at Javi Varaz. Januzaj. Coming across the midfield, sends an excellent ball over to Muniain, who pulls it across, and Berahino slots it in at the near post. 28 goals this season in his first season in Spain. Santos over the top, Muniain takes it down, and he's fouled in the penalty area. We've got a chance to probably kill this game off. Parejo's going to take the penalty, and he's fired it into the back of the net for 2-0. There is the full-time whistle. We've managed to win this game 2-0, a very comfortable victory in the end, setting us up well for the home match against Porto. We're also 10 points clear of Atletico Madrid now. Like I said before the game, Sevilla can close that gap back down to 8 points, but with just 7 games left, we're looking almost dead on certs for that second place position. Well, it is now time for that absolutely crucial second leg with Porto. We've got the away goal, we've got the lead, we just need to protect it. A clean sheet would send us through comfortably tonight. We are using the home formation, the one that won the game in La Liga just a few days ago. Berahino is going to continue up front. Muniain's going to be on the left flank. Niang's going to be on the right flank for this one. Parejo and Madran are the two in the middle with Envia behind them. Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Cancelo, our favourite back four, are all fit enough to start with Diego Alves in goal. Cancelo sends it forward. Niang's managed to get control of that. He's got Berahino in the middle who's hit the post. Januzaj's corner. Cleared away. Muniain on the ball. We did use Madran to injury, so Januzaj is actually playing in centre midfield right now. Cancelo. Back to Santos. Cancelo onto Parejo. Envia. Goal would make me feel a lot more comfortable. Here's Muniain. Running around the 3 midfield players. Sets it up for Cancelo to cross. He pulls it back. Berahino from 2 yards out. Smashes it in and makes it 2-0 on aggregate. Corona coming forward. Ball back to Danilo. Now Sergio to Herrera. Danilo. All the way back to Bolly. Garcia. Needs to be careful of the slip pass here. Herrera. Loses the ball. Now Berahino can counter-attack. Can we get a misery compiler? He lays it off for Niang. 3 in the box to aim at. He pulls it across. And Berahino has scored twice in the space of a minute. That's his 30th goal of the season. He's made it 3-0 to us on aggregate. Tellez with the free kick. We still need to be careful. Mangala heads it away. He's been brilliant since coming in on loan. Tellez puts it in again, and Silva has managed to pull one back for Porto, cancelling out our away goal anyway. Parejo's corner, sent into the middle, comes to Katabia. Now Berahino has found the bottom corner through an ocean of players to get his hat-trick in the Champions League quarter-final second leg. Maxi with a long throw, cleared away. He'll pick it up again though. Looks like time is pretty much up for Porto. They need 3 goals in just under a minute. But Otavio's got in and he has got one of those goals back. If they can score 2 more, they will go through. Niang. We just need to play down the clock. Only 2 minutes of added time to go. Niang. Bringing the ball forward. There's Envia who's lost it. And Silva can come forward. He's got Otavio with him. If they score now, it really does get interesting. And they have scored. Corona with the goal. They've scored 2 in a minute. And there's 2 left to go. Mangala with the header. Maxi. Oh, there's a full-time whistle. We have just about managed to get into the Champions League semi-finals. That was incredible. They managed to score 2 goals in a minute right at the end of the game, leaving them just 1 short of actually making it into the Champions League semi-final. That was nerve-wracking. I thought we had it all sewn up, but we had to do it the hard way. It doesn't matter. We've made it into the Champions League semi-finals. Well, here is that Champions League draw for the semi-finals. We've managed to make it this far. We've got Arsenal and Man City. It's probably the 2 teams we'd want to get. We probably want to avoid PSG. They're the likely winners of this competition. Arsenal currently 5th in the Premier League. Man City are top of the Premier League. So Arsenal are the team that we really want. But let's get into the draw. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. We will have the home leg first, though. And we're going to play Man City. So that is going to be tough. Manchester City in the Champions League semi-finals. I think, given we've avoided PSG, there's no reason, given the way we've performed against the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona this season, that we can't get through this. But we're going to need a very strong home leg performance, ready to go into that away leg against Manchester City. But that is definitely something to look forward to through this episode and next episode, because right now we've got 4 La Liga games to play, so the Champions League semi-final will actually come in next episode. So that is definitely something to look forward to. Right now we need to focus on securing our place, 2nd position in La Liga, so that we can put all of our attention on that Champions League semi-final. Well, it should be a very winnable match away against Deportivo La Coruña. We're going to use the away formation after using the home one in the last couple of games. Niang is going to be the strike partner of Berahino, with Muniain in his usual position as the advanced playmaker. Perez and Parejo are in the middle with Envia. Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Cancelo, they're strong back 4, continuing defence. Perez plays the ball forward. Muniain's got onto it. Niang's in on goal. And it's just saved by Tita. Nearly a 1st-minute goal for Niang. Kappa sends the ball in. It's come to Ruben Garcia on the edge of the area, and Popov has got an ocean of space on that flank. He sends the ball in. It's found its way all the way to Kappa. Mangala gets it away. We're not clearing our lines well at all at the moment. Gaia with a good tackle can finally counter-attack. Berahino into Muniain. It's 3-on-2. Envia can't beat Titon. Babel trying to slip the ball in behind. Mangala's never going to let that happen. Of all the lone players we've had, he's the one that I would absolutely try to sign. And Muniain can send it forward to Niang. Here's Envia. Will he pass it or shoot? He finds Berahino. He's tackled. Envia has his strike and he's found that bottom corner to give us the lead. Babel coming down the right flank. Mangala's across. He's an absolute machine. He plays it forward. Muniain over the top. Niang, can he break his goal drought? No, he can't. Not with shooting like that. Popov sends the ball in early, Mangala away, Envia onto Berahino. He slips it in behind Muniain. Muniain is in on goal. It's come for Gregoric, who does break his goal drought. He's just this minute come on for Nyang after his terrible miss, and he's doubled our lead. Vezo coming forward down the right, finds Muniain. He slips it through to Berahino, who makes it 3-0. The points are completely secure, and we've won it in style. There is a full-time whistle. We've completely taken apart Deportivo de La Coruña, getting 3 more points in La Liga. With just 6 games to go, we're 13 points clear of Atletico Madrid. Well, there's no real surprises in the team for this match against Espanyol. Gregoric is starting ahead of Nyang after scoring in his last game and breaking his goal drought. Muniain will be just behind him and Berahino. Perez, Madran and Envia are in the middle with Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Consejo in the back four. Espanyol really struggling this season, and at home we should be comfortably taking away 3 more points. Muniain over to Envia. He's slowly bringing the ball forward and has gone for goal. I'm not sure if he was trying to catch Roberto off his line there, but it didn't quite work out. Gaia sends the ball in from the throw. He's found Perez. It's pulled back. Januzaj's header is a tame one. Our shooting has been awful today. We've had 18 efforts, only 4 on target. Januzaj's corner. Mangala with the header, and it's gone all the way in. I think there was an own goal. Lapudula has been given the own goal, but we've managed to find the breakthrough. Caner puts a free kick in. It is cleared away, but it's back with Caner. He puts it in again. Mamana away. There's Cancelo's effort, which hits the crossbar. That was one heck of a shot. Lapadula tackled by Envia, but it's come for Duarte. We're at risk of being pegged back here, but Gregoric has the ball. Can he release Nyang? He's just hanging on to it, waiting for support. Gaia is there. He plays it over to Perez. Now Januzaj. They're backing off quite a lot, but they've got the ball back there. Now Lapadula, out wide to Caner. He's running down the left wing and he's found Herman Perez, who's pulled Espanyol back into it. Carcelo with the last minute corner for Espanyol. Lapadula's there. Back to Carcelo, cleared out by Mamana, and there's the full-time whistle. We've been held at home by Espanyol when we never should have been. We had 25 efforts in that game and didn't get a second goal. It means we are 14 points clear of Atletico with just 5 games left to play. They do have a game in hand, but really we are rooted in second place, I think. Well, it's time for my 100th game as Valencia manager. We're away from home against Deportivo Alaves, who are 19th in the league. I'm expecting us to get a win ahead of the Man City Champions League semi-final. We've got another game after this before that, but I want to win the 2 games ahead of that Champions League semi-final. So we're putting a full-strength team out there. Gregoric and Berahino are going to lead the line. Muniain just behind them with Perez, Parejo and Envia in the middle. Gaia, Mangala, Santos and Consejo are the back four. Diego Alves in goal. Consejo taking the ball out wide. He's got people to aim at in the middle. Berahino's in there, but it's saved by the keeper. Muniain tipped onto the post and then it's just scrambled away. Perez plays the ball over the top. Berahino's got it. Consejo on the right back position. Taking a run forward. Holds up the play, cuts inside instead, finds Envia. Muniain to Perez. Parejo. Envia back to Parejo. Ball switched out wide to Gaia. 3 to aim at in the middle. He finds Berahino, but it's well saved by the keeper. Perez with the corner, sent to the back stick. It's come down. Muniain has it. He's got a man on the edge of the area. It's Parejo. There's Muniain again. Ball can be cleared away by Kirstic. Ibai. Coming forward, he's beaten the defender as well. He's in on goal, Ibai, and he's just put it wide. Well, there's the full-time whistle, and for the second game in a row, we failed to beat a team that are fighting relegation. I know that they work harder to get the points at this stage in the season, and we're still 10 points clear of Barcelona, but with 4 games to go, 2 extra wins in the last couple of games would have given us second place secured ahead of that Man City game. We can still do that if we win the final match of this episode. It would secure us second place, but we're currently 15 points off Real Madrid, who've won the league already. Well, you can see here the main reason why I really don't want to stay at Valencia. We've just qualified for the Champions League, finishing second with 5 games to go. We're in the Champions League semi-finals and they've given me the exact same wage budget. In fact, I think it might even be a little bit less than before, and only £7 million transfer budget. It's absolutely ridiculous, the financial situation of this club. Well, the final match of this episode is at home against Athletic Bilbao. We've qualified for the Champions League, so this game isn't too important in the wider context of our season, but it is important given that we've drawn our last 2 games and we've got Manchester City in the first match of next episode. I have still made a few changes. The squad is quite fit, but I'm worried that one injury could really throw us out. So Gregoritsch is going to lead the line ahead of Berahino. Bakali is finally going to play on the left flank. He's been out for injury. It's not that I haven't been playing him. He's just been permanently injured since I took over this club. Januzaj is playing on the right side. Parejo, Madran and Envia are in the middle with Leto, Mangala, Mamana and Vezo making up the back 4. Diego Alves continues in goal. Gregoritsch heads the ball to Madran on the edge of the area. There's Gregoritsch again, fouled, and there's a foul in the penalty area as well. We've got a penalty and a chance to take the lead. It's going to be Parejo to step up, and he's put it straight down the middle. The keeper ran out of the way of the ball, and we've taken the lead. Mamana onto Madran. He sends the ball in behind to Januzaj, pulls it back across, and Gregoritsch has tucked it in at the far post. His 17th goal of this season, and he looks like he's getting back to form. Susaeta's corner, cleared out by Santos. Raul Garcia has cleaned up though. Sends it out wide to DeMarcus. Unai Lopez to Susaeta. He pulls it back. DeMarcus can have a strike and it's gone in. I think there was a deflection along the way off Perez and it's 2-1. Leto to Envia. Leto again. Januzaj in the centre. Forward to Gregoritsch. Can we get a third goal? The ball's played into Katabu in a dangerous area, but there's a good covering tackle by the defender. Now Susaeta can look to bring the goal forward. Instead he goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Herrerin sends a long Route 1 football down the pitch and Williams has the ball. He puts it in. It's come to Susaeta who strikes the post. Raul Garcia denied by Diego Alves sensationally. There's a full-time whistle. We have won the match 2-1. It's a good way to warm up for that game against Manchester City. It also means that we are guaranteed to finish in second place. Real Madrid are just going to finish short of 100 points, I think, even if they win the last 4 games. We're on for a very good points total. I'd be happy if we could make it to 81 points. But either way, we've done very well in the league this year. Well, as you can see, I'm just now realising while editing the video that I didn't do an outro, so you get a little behind the scenes look at what the editing screen looks like when I'm working on it. Yeah, next time out we'll be taking on Manchester City. It's a big game. That is all I would have said. Make sure that you are around tomorrow to see how we got on in the Champions League semi-final. It's going to be an absolutely massive game. So drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed our performances in the Champions League so far this season. Make sure you do subscribe if you want to see how we get on and if we can go all of the way in the Champions League. But until next time, see ya!